Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. Great to have you on board. And if you're visiting back because you've seen one of my previous videos, welcome back. I'm really glad that I haven't put you off. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the Volvo V90 Cross Country. Now recently I found out that I'm going to need a more practical car. Now generally, a practical car means a minivan or a multi-purpose vehicle, or MPV as we call it in the United Kingdom. I actually love MPVs. I think they're very cute and I think that they serve a wonderful purpose. However, as a car enthusiast, I feel I can probably do some sort of life hack where I can probably choose a practical car that's going to have some sort of performance, can handle itself a little bit better than what an MPV would be able to do, as well as have decent design language. Now, when I put all of those things together and shortlist a number of vehicles, generally you're left with cars such as the BMW 5 Series Touring, the Audi A6 Avant, as well as offerings from Jaguar or Ford or a number of other manufacturers. Why we're looking at the Volvo V90 Cross Country, however, is because the Cross Country in itself, or cars of its ilk, are quite peculiar, and this is what I mean by them. The Volvo Cross Countries or the Audi Allroads or any of the other sort of pseudo SUV slash wagons are quite unique in their design and tend to have a bit of a cult following. The thing with the V90 though is it's a beautiful looking car. It is around 6 centimeters higher than the regular V90, which is a great car to begin with, but the Cross Country in itself is quite quirky, and I like quirky cars. The second and the main reason behind the V90 Cross Country is because looking for a practical car, one of the main prerequisites for me is that it needs to be a good deal. And what makes the V90 Cross Country a good deal is that the starting price for it is around £48,000 for the D4 model, which again is a very, very well equipped car that comes with four-wheel drive, which happens to be front wheel bias, by the way. It uses something called Haldex coupling, but I won't go into the details because there are some very good reviews out there that you can kind of take a look at. But for £48,000 or thereabouts, it's very expensive to get in one that is brand new. However, the second-hand market for the V90 Cross Countries are blinding. I looked at some of the cars on offer currently on Auto Trader. Here is one which is just over £22,000 with relatively low mileage. There's also another one here, again around about the same price with a little bit less mileage. And there's this one, which is one of my favorite ones, and it has next to no miles at all. It's barely run in. It's a 2019 model year, and it's just under £23,500. And if we consider the fact that that's actually the T5 model, which retails at least when it's brand new, around £50,000, that car is a bargain. We know for a fact that it's going to last and last and last. Now, come on, it's a Volvo. The only way to be safer on the road is if you chop your Volvo in for a Sherman tank. So here we have a car that's got the 2-litre turbo that's tuned to about 250 horsepower. It's all-wheel drive. It looks wonderful. It's designed beautifully and won't let you down after you make that obligatory visit to IKEA, which incidentally is Swedish also. That brings me to the pricing methodology of Volvo for its new cars. Is there anybody that's actually spending £50,000 to buy this car brand new? I'm very, very surprised that the depreciation of this sort of vehicle in a reasonably short amount of time, I mean from 2019 to 2021, which is when I'm recording this video. So if you're watching this from the future, hi from the past. Anyway, in roughly 2 years, this car has depreciated more than half its value, which is a phenomenal, phenomenal price drop. It's a little bit like buying the car in a Black Friday deal. In the shortlist for a family car, I've definitely got the Volvo V90 Cross Country, and I wanted to share it with you guys, primarily because if you're in the market for a nice car and you have a family and you want the practicality of being able to carry anything and everything that you like, plus being able to go anywhere within reason, then the V90 Cross Country should be on your shortlist too, especially the used models. The new ones I think are slightly overpriced. However, I do think that we should support Volvo because they build some wonderful family cars and they are definitely not boring in any way, shape or form. Again, If you have any comments to make or any sort of discussion points that you agree or disagree with in my videos, please comment down below. I always respond back to every comment. So I look forward to chatting with you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.